Hello and welcome to another video. Today I am going to show you a game I just finished on Arena. I am in the purple here. I'm playing against Max, a bunch of numbers. He is in blue and he is the Bulgarians. Bulgarians are a civ I used to play a lot, so I still like it. But I'm pretty familiar with it, so I kind of know what could happen. Figure he might go infantry. Um, could go cavalry, but against Goths, he's probably going to go infantry, maybe infantry and siege. So I'm playing as Goths, as I have been a lot lately. Doing my standard build. Gonna get up to Castle Age around 14 minutes. And if you want to know how I did that, you can check out the video on my channel where I talk about how to do a 14-minute fast castle with Goths. Not the greatest deer lore there, but sometimes you take what is offered to you. So we'll fast forward through most of this because we want to see when the action really starts to happen. Right now we're just finishing our build. I'm on my way up to feudal. He just clicked to feudal. I'm sending these villagers over to make my buildings and go right up to Castle Age. I'm doing my standard play where I'll make a barracks and then I'll make for a couple of spearmen, and then I will go for relics. He's a little later to feudal age, so something that I noticed, but not that unusual. I didn't think anything weird was happening per se. But that does change here shortly. He's getting Loom, which is unusual to do when you haven't clicked to Castle Age yet, but he just did click Castle Age, and now he's sending a couple of villagers out onto the map, and he's going to build a siege workshop. I'm sorry, a barracks, and I don't see that just yet, but notice I've got a monastery, and I'm going out here for this relic. So I'll actually spot that with the monk. Again, I don't quite see it yet, but here comes the monk, and that's when I see it, and I say, oh, well, what's that? And then he even betrays it a little more by sending one of the units out. So at this point, I do see the siege workshop being built as well. So I know that there's probably going to be an attack coming with infantry. I'm guessing scorpions, because that would be good against my infantry. But maybe he's thinking I haven't quite spotted this yet. But I've made a second barracks. I've got the upgrade to men-at-arms, and haven't quite got the upgrade to longswords yet. Bulgarians get those upgrades for free, so good for him. But I've got the siege workshop because I'm thinking, okay, if there's scorpions, the counter to that is mangonels. And then my monk, even though I'm tasking him out this way, I think these trees confuse him. He keeps going that way. So at that point, I do see that he does have rams. So loading the rams up with the longswords. So that's his play here. He's gonna essentially do what the Cumans like to do, rams with other units. Bulgarians do get blacksmith upgrades half price, siege workshop upgrades half price, but there's no siege workshop upgrades until imp, so he's not going to be using that. There's my mangonel, thinking, okay, well, if there's some scorpions coming out or really anything, this could try to like delay him getting into my base. I still haven't made any actual infantry yet, so I just don't have the eco for it. I'm got my third town center going up. Meanwhile, he's still on one town center, so he's doing full 1 TC play, investing everything in army. I'm going out there getting the relics. Thankfully, this scout is on no attack stance, so when my monk walks by, it's fine. See, the monk was trying to go out this way, but he stutter-stepped and went around that way. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I think now is when I really see that, okay, this is coming in. And so now is when I even uh, start to make infantry units, get the upgrades on them. Um, okay, yeah, now I'm starting to make the infantry units. I don't have a lot of food, 42 food. Obviously, can't make a lot with that. The advantage I'll have in this fight is that my infantry are cheaper, minus the upgrade cost to get to upgrade to longswords. But now I'm at least massing them. I did have to use the market a little bit because I was just did not have enough food. I've only got 17 on food and 3 TCs, so that's not enough to even make villagers, let alone make military. But he got a little scared when he saw the mangonel. He made a mangonel of his own. That's funny. His rams actually attacked my. Okay, we went one for one on the mangonels, but he did clear that, which was his goal there. So now he feels like he can just come right in. So again, using the market a lot here to try to get the resources I need to make the units I need. Get the upgrades. It's the attack upgrade coming in. Now the armor upgrade. So I start the initial fight there. Then when he pops out, I think twice of it and I say, okay, how about you come to my town center where I can have some town center fire as well. Unfortunately, my mangonel pops out at just the wrong time. I'm still trying to lure him over here to the town center, not lose too many units of my own while I'm still massing. Pull him over here to the town center. Got a couple of units with the town center now. Got that ram. Now these are getting free shots in on the men-at-arms, or longswords, so it's exactly what I wanted. I've even used my monk occasionally to start converting. He's got a mangonel, which is being annoying, but I took care of it. I've got a mangonel as well. Might lose it, but just trying to get some value out of it. Now I've taken the fight. I've got both armor upgrades, one attack upgrade, and mine are cheaper. So the idea is maybe I could win that fight, but looks like I might not. So now I'm sort of trying to pull these over and kill the ram, because that's a deadly threat to the town center. Got one terrible shot in off the from the mangonel. He went in to kill it. That actually allowed me to kill the ram, and now this is actually, now I'm ahead in the fight. So it looked bad for a second, but now I'm actually starting to take the lead here. Still only got 2 barracks. He's got 2 as well, but he started producing a lot earlier than I did. And now, I believe, oh yeah, I just had enough stone for that castle, so I just put the castle there. I figure, okay, at least stop the bleeding. Anything else that comes in here is going to get shot by the castle. I think, honestly, probably could have, now that I've cleared this area, I feel like this is a better spot for it, because then the castle would just immediately deny anything else popping out of all 4 of these production buildings, and then kill the 4 houses as well. But at this point, I've massed enough units that I don't think he can really realistically consider coming back out here, especially if I keep popping out more units, which I am. He's got 13 of them. He's only got 3 at the moment, so let's check out his eco. Okay, so now he's got to realize that that push failed, so so he should probably start thinking about putting down some town centers and just going for a normal game approach and give up on this. But he's actually still got units popping out here, but they're all going to die because I have enough here that, you know, you can't just have units come out one at a time like that. So I'll fast forward, see what happens. Yeah, this is when he tries to pull back a little bit, save those units. That's what reminds me, there's one more relic out there, which I do decide to send the monk out to get. I did see there were units there, but see what happens to them. Okay, he actually pulls them away, so no problem there. Okay, now he's got his second town center. He's starting to make stables, which is a good idea to switch up what he's doing. Now that I don't see the stables, so now that he knows I'm going long swords, then if I could click on them. Okay. Now that he knows I'm going long swords, he probably would want to go into a unit that would counter them better than his own long swords. Now, if you tried this play in Imperial Age, where he gets a unique tech on his infantry that gives them extra armor, then he would probably have the advantage here. Not probably, he would. But now that since I have a castle, I figure I might as well go ahead and get petards. I researched anarchy. He's using the market. I'm using the market. We're both buying food. But my idea is petard in before he can really get his eco up and running after that attack, the failed attack. So I figure when someone invests a lot into an attack like that and it fails, it's probably a good idea to try to push the advantage and make a counter attack of your own almost immediately before they can lean back and sort of recover, because that's what he's trying to do right now with these 3 town centers. I've got 74 villagers, he's got 55, so he's trying to catch up, but unfortunately for him, I've got let's see, 19 units about to pop into the side of his base where this gate is. I don't think he even noticed it just yet. So I'm just going to get some free hits on these villagers until they decide to go in the town center. I probably should have just killed the TC straight away, but I didn't. Even had a few units out here to catch the villagers trying to make the town center. And now's when I decide, okay, I think I've got enough that I could just start killing the town center itself. Sending these around because, keep in mind, I don't know what he's got in his base right now, so I'm trying to see where is he taking wood, where are the other villagers. Meanwhile, I'm still flooding in more units, really prioritizing military at this point over villagers because I am doing good damage and I want to keep the pedal to the metal. That's exactly what I was looking for. Where is he taking other resources? That's where he's taking his gold, so he doesn't notice that. I managed to kill a lot of these villagers, and honestly, it's pretty much GG at this point. But he did make these stables, and he's starting to make knights. So, that was a good idea. Just a little late at this point because I made that push. Now, if I hadn't been as quick to do that push, then these knights could have really surprised me and done a lot better against the infantry here. So at this point, I'm just like, take out the TC, then we'll deal with the knights. I've even got a few spearmen mixed into the mix here that are coming forward. And now I'm going for this town center with another 25 Huskarls. So yeah, it's over at this point. He's trying to escape some villagers, but we're down to 25 villagers to 77, and I've got a really big army lead as well. So there's no coming back here, and he calls it. So I think what worked well here is he definitely got scared by the siege workshop and the mangonel. And then, although I didn't make army as soon as he did, I sort of waited till I had a little bit better eco going. I was able to produce just enough to knock down everything. Also, scouting it was a big key there. If my monk hadn't gone there, I would have been much more vulnerable to that. If he had popped in and I only had 1 barracks, no upgrades, just regular militia, yeah, I would have been pretty dead to that. Statistics, 94 to 60, as to be expected. Much better eco than he did. 5 relics. So I did get all 5 relics behind that push he was doing. I figured his focus was on the front where he was about to attack me, so I could go around behind and grab the relics sneakily. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.